talked about how patience will be a key. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I'd like to score early. I mean, I'd like to get the crowd behind us and all that sort of stuff. But yes, I mean, if they're gonna, defend and counter, which is kind of their style of play, then yeah, you can't rush too fast, cough up a ball in the middle of the field because you're trying to force things in and allow them to get into any sort of transition game. So it'll be one of the factors in the game.
What's your biggest concern facing Montreal?
There's a few of them. I mean, Piatti and their whole crew. I mean, they've got some good players. They've got some new players, new coach, new system. So it's, there's not one thing I would say I would key on. Certainly, again, in the broader tactics of everything, how do we come across and play sounder soccer versus, what they want to accomplish? One of the talking points, but certainly some new figures that our guys haven't seen. On the flip side, they haven't seen us either. So see how that manifests itself during the match.
How strong does the team look health-wise and just fatigue-wise compared to 2 weeks ago when you were getting ready to go into Dallas?
Much better, Jeff. Much better. You want me to be specific?
Yeah, I'd like it.
Okay. I was wait to maybe ask the second one. So most guys are available. Will's on his concussion protocol. Ozzy's very, very, very close. The only guys I could tell you that got dinged up a little bit this week were Kim Ki-hee. He's got a little calf problem. And Henry Wingo had surgery on a residual broken something in his hand. So he's just coming off surgery. But other than that, we're pretty healthy. Victor is still a little bit behind, but the rest of the group is healthy.
So Kihi's not.
He won't feature in a game on the weekend.
How about Wingo? We've had guys with casts and slings play before.
As long as he tolerates the pain and there's nothing that would mess up his surgery, he'll be available.
So Will is still in the concussion protocol. Is there any chance he'll clear it in time for tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he's under concussion protocol, or yes, he'll clear?
He'll probably clear.
Okay, thank you. How important will ball possession be for you guys? Because obviously they can't counterattack if you have the ball.
Yeah. It's similar to some of the Vancouver matches that we've had. I mean, different teams play a different way. And I'm not going to sit here and say that that's all they're going to do either, though, because we have to prepare for, they getting some spells of possession. They'll be able to, have the ball at some point during the game, so we'll have to defend well and make sure we're doing our job that way too. But, it could manifest itself in a run and gun type of game if we're on the front foot, getting chances, they get some counters, or it could be a, more of a tactical match where we need to have that possession and patience. We'll see.
What kind of positives are you seeing from the players that go out on international duty coming back? Some of the things that they maybe bring into the team that you see as a positive.
Well, a lot of it's the speed of play is just a little higher, so they come back, a little bit upper tempo. The guys that go away and don't play, like Christian, he's chomping at the bit to play because he worked all that time and didn't really feature in that USA-Paraguay match, so he's anxious to play. So it could be part mentally, could be part the game speed is a factor as well.
How is this Montreal team different under Remy than it was in previous seasons?
Well, again, we'll know for sure tomorrow. We've watched just on film, and sometimes the film doesn't give you the entire picture. Their first home game against Toronto was in the Big O, and that's a different beast in itself because of the size of the field and the turf. So it'll be interesting to see them up close. It'll be our one and only time, obviously, to see them up close, so we'll have to make the best of our opportunity now to get some points.
How can the top triangle try to account for the loss of Clint Dempsey? What can each player do to maybe help that creativity?
Well, Clint's biggest thing since he's been here has been scoring goals. So the guys we put on the field, the expectation is that they're goal dangerous. That can happen in many different ways. It can happen through combination play down the middle of the field. It can come from crossing in the box. It could happen in numerous ways. But we need to have someone that can score a few goals for us tomorrow.